Hello and welcome back to my channel, Loving Your Life with Mama D, and I'm Glenda Davis, aka Mama D. And today we're going to be making a raspberry lemon pound cake. Now, I've never made this before, but I thought came to me today that I wanted to just experiment with, and so I thought I'd take you along for the journey. All right, ingredients are flour, sugar, we have whipping cream, I have the zest of 2 lemons and also the lemon juice. I'm going to use salt, eggs that are room temperature. I have my 2 pan, so I'm going to need this spray. I have 2 sticks of butter that's already in the mix. Okay, so this is the 2nd cup of sugar. The 2 sticks of butter is already in, and so we're going to go ahead and get this. There it is. We're going to get this down, and we're going to mix it on a low speed to start, and then we'll bring it up because we want to cream the butter and sugar. Well, it would help if I plugged it up. There we go. Okay, that pan's locked into place, and now we're going to go ahead and get it creamed. Now I'm going to add, I actually will use 4 eggs because my eggs were small, and it would be 3 large eggs, but these eggs are like medium size, so I'm going to use 4. Okay, we're going to add them one at a time. Well, 2 went in that time. That's okay. Stir that around a little bit, get it off the edges. Okay. All right, and now I'll add that last egg, and we'll turn it back on. You all remember my sifter? Well, that's what I'm going to use today. So we're going to sift 2½ cups of flour, and we're going to alternate it with the whipping cream. Okay. Now what I think I'll do is add just a tiny bit of this lemon juice from my squeezed lemons. Probably pouring about, that's about a tablespoon, because I don't want to change the consistency of my batter because that's how I like it, nice and thick like that. So I'm going to put this down for a minute and go ahead and get this mixed in. Now I'm going to go ahead and prepare my pan. Okay, so this is the idea I had today. This is about a heaping handful of fresh raspberries, and I'm going to like puree these with some of the lemon juice and maybe a little bit of the zest of lemon. I'm thinking I might should pour in a little, this is maybe about a tablespoon of lemon juice. A little more. That's good. And I'll use just a few of the zest of lemon in there. I'll use that for the top also. And let's see if this will puree, because I'm going to use this for the center and put it inside the cake. I decided to put in about a tablespoon of sugar, just so it will kind of make it, you know, just because I want it to be like maybe a syrupy kind of thing. Okay, let's see what happens here. That's kind of thin. That's kind of thin. I'm trying to think, do I really want to do this? what can I do to make this a little thicker? Okay, I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. I'm gonna go with it. And I'm just gonna add a small amount. Okay, so let's try to get her done. This is totally experimental. That's how some of the best things you make is just totally experiment. That's pretty good. Okay, so I'm going like halfway around. Uh-oh, I hate it when I do that. I'm a little bit tired today because it rained, and when it rains, it was that pitter patter kind of rain today. It made me feel a little tired. I did lay down for a while, but I don't know if that was enough. Okay. Oh, it smells really good. I'm just going to kind of sprinkle a little bit of this just in here. I might have to kind of use the rest of this for the glaze. Okay. See that? And now it's much thicker since I got it in there. Okay, now I'm going to cover it with the rest of the mix. Honey, only God knows what this is going to turn out like. Ooh. But I'm willing to experiment and try a few new things. Okay. All right, now. Let's get that smooth around. Oven set at 325. I'm gonna set the timer for an hour. So about an hour and a half or an hour and 15 minutes. We'll see what it looks like when it comes out. And then we'll go on to phase 2. I think I'll use some more of the last of the raspberry mix for the glaze. We have a raspberry lemon glaze. Okay, let's see what happens. See you in about an hour. Okay, well, it wasn't a total fail, but I did learn a little something. It actually stuck to the sides of the pan because I took the raspberry filling too close to the edge. I should have kept it toward the center. And it just, yeah. But it looks good, and I'm still going to work with it. And I think I just learned a lesson for the next time. Okay, make the best of it. Let's go with the glaze. So there was a lot of background noise, so I decided to talk over this, but I used 2 cups of confectioner's sugar and like 2 tablespoons of the raspberry mix, about a tablespoon of the lemon juice. And then I mixed that up. It was still a little thick, so I decided to go back and add another tablespoon of the raspberry puree. And I felt that the glaze would have been too thin, so I did keep it as a thicker consistency so that it would cover the flaws in the cake a little more. But it was a lesson learned. The frosting did come out a little pink. Our final step. We're ready for the glaze. Sometimes you're going to have fails. But, you know, if you don't ever try, you never come up with the product that you want. So next time I know to do it just a little bit different. Okay, It's your life. Love it and make the best of it.